So what we have here is my Spitball design. So you load the ammo through the top, like so. So here is my ammo. And then you aim at a target, and then you just spit with your tongue. And that was very forceful. Initially, this design took many different iterations, even though it was very simple. Like for one of the failures was creating the bottom side and other side edges the same thickness as the top. And when I did this little, the nozzle where you load the ammo into, it couldn't stand up and the 3D print failed. Another iteration I tried doing was creating it like a blow dart. So instead of creating it like a spitball, I would have this little loading mechanism from the top like this, and as you can see the 3D print failed and then this snapped off after a bit, and then you load this ammo into here, and then if this one actually worked, the ammo goes to the bottom and then you spit it out like a blow dart. Now that works, but the problem is it's not very aerodynamic, and the other problem is that it doesn't go as far because it's a bigger object and it weighs more. So this is the design I opted for, and of course this isn't the only failure. There are many other iterations and designs, but this design isn't perfect. Why this nozzle is so big is because I would have liked to load several pieces of ammo inside at a time, and every time I spit, it only releases one ammo. But the problem with this is that every time I spit, instead of having the ammo shoot one at a time, they shoot all three at the same time. So I'll demonstrate. All three shot at the same exact time, and I thought that adding this extension would make it better. But when I do add the extension, because I thought that when you put the ammo inside, it slides back and forth, and this is the same exact measurement from the base to the nozzle, so it prevents it from sliding backwards. So if I were to tilt it up and put it inside the nozzle, it wouldn't shoot one at a time. But of course, that didn't work. What I think would have worked in the end was creating a slider mechanism. So you create an extrusion through here, and you create a horizontal slider that every time you spit, the slider slides, and each slot in the slider has its own bullet. Another way that would have worked is adding a type of revolver mechanism. So instead of creating a horizontal extrusion, you create a sort of curvature, and every time you spit the ammo, you rotate the revolver bit by bit. But this design works perfectly if you would like to do one bullet at a time. Of course, because it's only one bullet at a time, I would have to make it, waste less material. I would have to cut it there, and that way I can put one bullet in at a time, or I could put it through here. I also tried designing a circular mechanism, but I figured out that square was best, just because it would ease the sliding and the surfaces on top of each other, and it would be easier to print. Yes, onto mine, and this is another failure, but onto my next design.